For News 12,
I'm Luke Schwartz.
and that's tonight's edition
Of Sports with Schwartz.
Look, I'd be lying to you if I said I had East Carolina in the AAC semifinals on my bingo card.
Cake might be savory, but the only treat that Duke fans wanted was a bite at the Sweet 16. My bosses are going to be so happy. The inside, though, that's another story. What a night here at Clark LeClaire Stadium. You can't tell behind me, but I'm actually still here. It's just they shut off all the lights behind me.
Today, in his first home start since September, Bryce got a second crack against New Orleans.
The Blue Devils have been 23-1 since November 26th. UNC on a 6-game win streak, and you know these two teams do not like each other. With the Liberty Flames, and they're unbeaten here at Williams Stadium. And you can tell why. And just like me with a plate of pizza in front of me, all of UNC's fraternities in Chapel Hill also have free pizza courtesy of one special guy. Who would that be? Mr. Bill Belichick. With just one game away from a perfect regular season, the only way to showcase the reason behind their success is to see inside this goofy and zany collection of rascals. And then we hit a weather delay for 4.5 hours from lightning around the area. We didn't know if this game was even going to be played tonight between Liberty and East Carolina, but we've got game action here. We're just about to get underway with kickoff, so no highlights for you yet for a 6 o'clock game. North Carolina's Jalen Withers is no stranger to the Spectrum Center. He grew up just 22 minutes away, watching Bobcats and Hornets games all throughout his childhood. And in what could potentially be his final game of his college career, the graduate student decided to set an ACC tournament record from beyond the arc. A Tar Heel record, that is, as 5th seed UNC took on number 12 Notre Dame in the second round. It didn't matter where Jay Witt was standing, the rim was as big as a soccer goal to him. Top of the key, corner, all in range as the fans started to realize this isn't your average performance, hitting 5 triples in the first half and shushing the Irish fans with all of UNC surrounding and bodying him, where even Notre Dame's goofy mascot stance moves couldn't stop the force that was Jalen Withers, with 7 3-pointers, 21 points off 7 of 10 shooting, as the hometown kid led the Heels charge in a 76-56 win to head to the next round.
Just always being around the arena, driving by it. I came to a couple Bobcats and Hornets games, so just seeing all of that and being able to perform well in here means a lot.
East Carolina hosted Florida Atlantic for some Thursday night football wearing their blackout uniforms as Caden Hauser on the second play of the first drive, picture perfect dime into the bucket of Chase Sowell. 7-0 ECU. Check out these dance moves. Crank it, slide it down, lift the leg, karate kick. Hello, Daniel LaRusso.
Sanaya Ripper said, "You want some stuffing with that turkey?" State comes out on top 79-72, and staying alive. At 82 years young, one Richlands community member is staying more than busy feeding a Wildcat team. No charges or fees, just out of the kindness of her heart, turning her more than a century-old family recipe into an exciting tradition for the players and coaches. If Annette Minshew is in her kitchen,
this is the fun part.
Chances are she's baking a cake to make someone's day.
If you can put a smile on a person's face anytime, any day that you're out and whatever, you're doing God's work.
With a sweet treat style she's been sharing with family and friends ever since she picked it up from her mom.
I learned to do what we call a 7-layer chocolate. 4 cups of sugar to make a 7-layer cake.
Now that's a lot of sugar.
So you know it's got to be good.
A 3-hour recipe full of stirring, mixing, spreading, evening out, cooking, waiting, stacking, dripping, spreading, and finally drooling over the finished product.
If you go by the direction that Mama had, it'll make it right.
A formula so good, it gave longtime friend and Richlands assistant football coach John Anderson the idea of requesting a cake after every Wildcat win.
When the team wins, Miss Annette make cakes or cupcakes for the kids, and we bring them down, so Coach Bird got left out.
There's something chocolate with 7 layers sitting in there for you today.
Quite the reward for 42 players who keep saying,
"It ain't the same old Richland."
He's not wrong.
Best start in 21 years at 4-0 and beat East Duplin for the first time since 2007, which means 4 straight weeks of cake. A special gesture that means so much to all the players and coaches.
These cakes are really good, and all the baked goods she gives us is really good. And it means a lot to me. Thank you, ma'am.
That warms my heart up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, sir.
That warms me up, man.
Huge thank you. It means a lot. Just know all the support from the community. That means a lot to me. It makes me want to win more and more each time, and it warms my heart a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what, it's some of the best cake I've ever eaten, and it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, like today was the 7-layer cake. Sometimes to do a birthday cake. All of them are phenomenal.
And I've never met the coaches. I wouldn't know them if they walked in the door. But he tells me enough about them, I don't need to meet them because I know they like my cakes. And that's all that matters to me, doing something for somebody because it makes them feel good.
Just making the world a better place, one cake at a time.
See?
And North Pitt is back atop the podium.
From winning the state championship in her senior season,
all I wanted to do was get a ring, and I finally got it, so it feels good.
To dancing into the NCAA tournament the following year.
Is taking the pack back to the Sweet 16.
Zamaria Jones has without a doubt proved she was made for March.
I just go and play my game. If you're a dog, it don't matter if you're a freshman, an 8th grade, or 9th grade, if you can play, you can hoop.
More than backing up her statement with 12 points off the bench as a freshman in state's round of 32 win over Michigan State to advance.
Once I see one go in, I know I'm just going to keep shooting until it's not going in no more. So Coach Moore told me to keep shooting, so I just kept shooting.
Z's never seen a basket she didn't like, which explains why her house is running out of room for all the incredible rings, the McDonald's All-American bling, a plaque for nearly every achievement you can think of for high school, and some still tucked away upstairs, and oh my, that's gonna need a custom frame for sure.
She tried to bring it in her car, it won't fit.
Unlike the space Miss Jones and her husband always made for Zam's playing schedule growing up, as countless sacrifices came along the way in a big family.
Even though we have 3 other kids, they understood that right now, it was on Zamaria because we needed to get her where she needed to be, and I feel like we did a good job, and she's where she wants to be.
Just an hour and a half away, representing her home state.
That's why I chose NC State, so I'm close to home, so my parents or anybody else who want to come to the game can come.
So when she told us that she was picking NC State, we couldn't have been more happier.
And the support has only grown since the start of her college career.
It's not a day that I don't go into a store and I hear somebody either say Mama Jones or Zam's mom or, how she doing? We see her on TV, tell her we proud. And we have a lot of support that a lot of people from Greenwood actually go to the games. So it's the support she had here has actually traveled to Raleigh.
And as Zamaria travels the furthest distance of her entire career to Spokane, Washington for the Sweet 16, 2,535 miles through the air from Raleigh to be exact, the North of the River star is humbled to represent her quaint town at the biggest stage.
It means a lot, I'm from a small town, so just being able to live my dreams out and actually go there to the Sweet 16 feels good.
Like, my baby is really going to be on TV playing in the Sweet 16. Like, we've watched it so many years, and now we're going to be watching her. So it is very unbelievable, and we're so very proud.
National Champions has a nice ring to it, as the Wolfpack need 4 more wins, starting with LSU, to be crowned the last one standing.